Your home is not just a structure made of brick and wood. It is a dwelling place designed to hold something far greater than the physical. It is meant to be a place where the presence of the divine rests, where peace flows through every room, and where restoration takes place. When you walk through the doors of your home, you should feel the weight of the outside world lift, for within these walls there is a sanctuary, a place set apart. The foundation of a home is not just in its materials, but in the spirit that dwells within it. If a house is built on faith, on truth, on the presence of the Almighty, then no storm can shake it. The winds may rise, the waters may rage, but a home filled with divine presence will stand firm. It is not the size of the home that matters, nor the wealth that fills it, but the spirit that covers it. When a home is sacred, it becomes a refuge, a place of safety where hearts are mended and burdens are lifted. Within its walls, healing can take place. Not just physical healing, but healing of the mind, the heart, and the soul. There is a covering of peace that shields those who dwell there, an invisible yet powerful protection that no force of darkness can penetrate. A home is meant to be more than a resting place. It is a place where purpose is nurtured, where dreams are born, where destinies are shaped. The conversations spoken within its walls hold power. The prayers lifted in its rooms shape the future, and the love shared within it builds a foundation that will last for generations. Every word spoken within a home either builds or tears down, either uplifts or weakens, and so the atmosphere must be guarded. The sacredness of a home is not determined by its physical beauty, but by the spirit that fills it. A home filled with love will shine brighter than the grandest of mansions, and a home filled with truth will hold more value than the greatest riches. It is not the world that gives a home its worth, but the presence of the Almighty dwelling within it. When you declare blessings over your home, you invite the presence of the divine to dwell among you. You are establishing a place where peace reigns, where fear cannot enter, and where joy abounds. You are speaking life into your household, setting a spiritual foundation that will not only affect you, but generations to come. A sacred home is a home of unity where division has no place, where love overcomes conflict, and where harmony dwells. It is a place where forgiveness flows freely, where understanding takes root, and where every person who enters can feel the warmth of something greater than themselves. The spirit of a home determines the spirit of those who live in it. To make a home sacred is to dedicate it, to set it apart, to declare that it will be a house of peace, a house of faith, a house where the presence of the divine is always welcome. It is to open the doors to blessings, to close them to negativity, to fill every corner with prayer, and to let light shine in every space. Life over your home. Every word that leaves your mouth carries weight. Words are not just sounds, they are forces that shape the atmosphere, shift realities, and open doors to either blessings or burdens. What you declare over your home determines the spirit that dwells within it. When you speak words of life, of peace, of divine favor, you are establishing a foundation that cannot be shaken. You are setting a covering over your household, inviting the presence of the Almighty to rest upon it. A home is not only built by hands, but by the words spoken within its walls. Words of gratitude create an atmosphere of abundance, words of kindness establish a spirit of unity, and words of faith invite divine intervention. Just as a seed grows when planted in fertile soil, so do the words spoken over your home take root and bear fruit. Speak words of protection, and you will see safety surround your dwelling. Speak words of prosperity, and you will witness doors of provision open in unexpected ways. The power of declaration is not just in speaking, but in believing. When you declare that your home will be a place of peace, you are not merely stating a wish, you are commanding it into existence. When you proclaim that no weapon formed against your household shall prosper, you are setting a spiritual barrier that no darkness can penetrate. When you bless your home, you are aligning it with a divine plan, ensuring that every corner is covered, every room is filled with light, and every heart within it is strengthened. Silence leaves room for uncertainty, but spoken blessings establish certainty. A home left unspoken for is vulnerable to whatever comes its way, but a home that is spoken over with faith stands firm. Your words have the power to push out every spirit of fear, every trace of negativity, and every seed of doubt. When you declare that joy will fill your home, that love will flow in abundance, that health will be sustained, you are not making empty statements. You are activating the power of creation. There is a difference between a house and a home, and that difference is the presence of life. A house is built with walls and a roof, but a home is built with love, with faith, with words that breathe life into its foundation. The moment you begin to declare blessings over your home, you invite the unseen forces of heaven to take residence. You welcome divine protection. You create a space where miracles can manifest, and you turn an ordinary dwelling into a sacred place of refuge. The words spoken in your home do not fade. They settle into the atmosphere and create patterns that shape the future. If negativity is spoken, it takes root and spreads like weeds, choking out the light. But if words of blessing are spoken, they grow into a harvest of peace, prosperity, and divine covering. What you declare today will shape the environment of tomorrow, determining what kind of spirit will dwell within the walls of your home. When you speak life, you are not only blessing the present, but you are setting a course for generations to come. Children raised in a home where blessings are declared will carry that same spirit into their own lives. Families that dwell in a home filled with faith will walk in divine favor, protected by the words that have been spoken over them. The atmosphere of a home is not determined by circumstances, but by the declarations made within it. A home that is spoken over with faith will always be a place of abundance, a place of restoration, a place where divine favor flows without limit. Every word spoken in faith builds a shield. Every blessing declared strengthens the foundation. And every prayer lifted establishes a gateway for heaven's presence to dwell. A house built on faith stands strong. A house is more than walls and a roof. It is a foundation for the lives that dwell within it. A home built on faith is not shaken by the shifting tides of the world, for it stands on something greater than material security. When faith is at the core of a household, it becomes a place of refuge, a sanctuary where strength is renewed and where no storm, physical, emotional, or spiritual, can bring destruction. Faith is the unseen force that holds a home together even when everything else seems to be falling apart. It is not the size of the house, the wealth that fills it, or the beauty of its design that makes it strong, but the unwavering trust in divine provision and protection. A home where faith dwells is a home where fear cannot take root, where worry does not control, and where uncertainty does not dictate the future. Storms will come, as they always do, but a house built on faith does not crumble under the weight of adversity. When trials arise, when difficulties knock at the door, when the winds of life threaten to shake the very foundation, faith becomes the anchor that keeps the household steady. It is not that challenges will not come, but that they will not have the power to destroy what is firmly rooted in trust and divine guidance. A home built on faith carries a different atmosphere. There is a presence that fills its rooms, a peace that lingers even in the face of uncertainty. It is a home where prayers are spoken, where words of encouragement echo, where love is not just felt but lived out. It is a place where children grow up knowing that they are protected, where family members find strength in one another, and where hope never fades no matter how dark the night may seem. Faith does not mean the absence of struggle. It means the assurance that no struggle will have the final say. It means knowing that provision will always come, that healing is always near, and that even in the hardest moments, there is a divine hand holding everything together. A house built on faith is not dependent on external circumstances, but on an unshakable truth that no storm can undo. When faith is the foundation of a home, it changes the way people live within it. Conversations are filled with encouragement rather than doubt. Decisions are made with trust rather than fear. And every challenge is met with the certainty that there is a purpose behind it. The walls of such a home do not just provide shelter. They hold the testimony of endurance, of breakthrough, of divine favor that never runs dry. A strong home is not one that has never faced hardship, but one that has faced every hardship and remained standing. It is the kind of home where peace resides in the hearts of those who live within it, where love strengthens every relationship, and where faith is not just a belief, but a way of life. Such a home becomes a beacon for others, a place where visitors feel a presence they cannot explain, a place where the storms of life may rage outside, but will never bring destruction inside. A house built on faith stands strong through every season, through every challenge, through every test of time. It is a home where the foundation is not shaken by uncertainty, where love is not weakened by trials, where blessings continue to flow even when the world outside is in chaos. Angels surround your household. There is a divine covering over your home, an unseen shield that stands guard over every door, every window, every room where you dwell. When you declare that angels surround your household, you are not merely speaking words. You are activating a heavenly defense, calling forth protection that no force of darkness can penetrate. Your home is not left unguarded, not exposed to harm, for the presence of divine warriors stands at every entrance, ensuring that no evil shall enter. A house covered by divine protection is a house where fear has no place. The world may be filled with uncertainty, with dangers seen and unseen, but when you declare that angels encamp around your dwelling, you are placing your home under a different kind of security, one that cannot be broken, one that stands stronger than any earthly protection. It is a shield that does not waver, a guard that does not sleep, a presence that ensures that no harm shall come near. Even in the darkest hours, when the night is silent and the world is at rest, there are unseen forces standing watch over your household. They move in silence, but with great power, ensuring that every attack of the enemy is stopped before it can cross the threshold. Every plan of harm is dismantled. Every attempt of destruction is turned away. For this is a house marked by divine presence, a house where no darkness can dwell. The peace that fills your home is not by chance. It is the evidence of divine protection. It is the stillness that comes from knowing that no weapon formed against your dwelling shall prosper. It is the assurance that your family rests under the shadow of a higher authority, that no storm, no struggle, no unseen force has permission to enter. The walls of your home are fortified with faith, the air is filled with the presence of the divine, and the foundation is covered in the promises of protection. When you speak life over your home, when you declare that it is a place of safety, you are aligning it with the authority of heaven. Angels are not distant. They are present, standing guard over those who trust in divine security. Their presence is not passive, it is active, shielding, fighting, ensuring that every force that does not belong is cast out before it can take hold. No spirit of fear, no whisper of negativity, no burden of darkness can settle where divine protection has been declared. There is a covering over your children, a shield over your family, a hedge of protection that cannot be moved. The presence of angels does not only watch over the physical home, but over every person within it. Whether they are near or far, the ones you love are guarded by the same divine hands, the same presence that ensures that no harm shall overtake them, that no danger shall prevail against them, that their steps are ordered and their paths are secured. Your home is not vulnerable to the forces of the world, for it stands under a different kind of authority. The forces of light outnumber the forces of darkness, and every time you declare that your household is under divine protection, you are strengthening the walls of defense, reinforcing the covering, ensuring that the presence of the Almighty remains unshaken. The power of declaration is the power of activation, and every word spoken in faith strengthens the shield that guards your dwelling. The presence of angels is not a fleeting promise, but an eternal covering, ensuring that your home is a place of peace, a place of refuge, a place where divine light reigns supreme. No harm shall enter, no evil shall take root, no darkness shall settle, for this is a house protected, a house surrounded, a house where the presence of the divine is ever present. Abundance and provision flow here. Your home is not a place of struggle, not a place of scarcity, not a place where needs go unmet. It is a house of abundance, a dwelling where provision flows freely, where every resource is supplied, where lack has no authority. When you declare that your home is filled with divine provision, you are opening the doors for supernatural increase, for overflow, for blessings that pour into every room and touch every life within. There is no shortage in a home aligned with divine abundance. Every need, spoken and unspoken, is already accounted for, already provided, already on its way. When you walk through your home, you walk in a space where provision is not just an expectation, but a reality. The cupboards will not be empty. The finances will not run dry. The resources will not diminish. For this is a place where divine hands sustain, where the supply never runs out. Every corner of your home is filled with the evidence of blessing. The roof above your head, the warmth in the air, the food on your table, all are reminders that you are covered, that you are seen, that provision is not a struggle but a promise. No matter what the world says, no matter what circumstances try to dictate, your household is established under the law of abundance, under the principle that there will always be enough and more. Abundance is not just material. It is peace that cannot be shaken, joy that cannot be stolen, love that never runs out. It is the overflowing presence of goodness in every aspect of your home, in every conversation, in every moment of gathering. It is waking up with the certainty that there is more than enough, that the day ahead is filled with provision, that the hands of the divine are always bringing increase, always opening doors, always supplying what is needed before you even ask. The atmosphere of your home shifts when you declare provision over it. You are not waiting for abundance to come. You are living in it, standing in it, receiving it. It flows into your finances, into your work, into every effort that your hands touch. It reaches beyond your home, extending into the lives of others, creating a space where generosity is second nature, where giving is a joy, where blessings flow in and flow out, never running dry. Nothing is missing, nothing is broken, nothing is lacking, for this is a home where divine provision is active. Every bill is paid, every debt is lifted, every financial weight is replaced with freedom. The resources are not limited to what is seen, for unseen hands are working, unseen doors are opening, unseen favor is making a way where there once seemed to be none. Your home is a magnet for abundance, a place where divine favor rests, a space where supernatural provision is not a hope but a certainty. Every seed planted in faith multiplies, every effort is met with increase, every expectation of lack is turned into a testimony of overflow. The walls of your home hold the sound of gratitude, the echoes of blessings received, the evidence of a life lived in abundance. Abundance is not coming, it is already here, filling every space, touching every life, ensuring that nothing is withheld. Nothing is denied, nothing is too far beyond reach. This is a house where needs are met, where provision flows, where the evidence of divine blessing is seen, felt, and lived every single day.